Hello St. Louis and welcome back to the 314. My name is Mike, I am Quatorze, a video artist from South City, and this is your monthly look at some of the hip hop and art happenings here in the gateway to the West. With summer encroaching right on us, we have a lot of releases from artists prepping to get their music out. Everyone's kind of come out of hibernation and there's a lot to talk about. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here are 3 music videos recently released from our scene that have caught my eye. First up, I want to give major props to LA4's. He's back with a single that's probably my favorite since Jason Tatum. This one's called Milonakis, and he has a feature from Nascar AD. Remrod is behind the lens, and I really like how Remrod threw on the widest lens he could find, and he let LA4's and his crew really ride this out as they're exploring and just causing bedlam in what I think is the St. Louis County Mall. This track is just so much fun. I really like the chorus on this. It's complicated, it's long. LA4's has always really brought just that toughness from the streets about him, but he's able to package it in a way that's really appealing to a mass audience. So shout out for LA4's on this. Everyone did a terrific job. You can catch his new single and music video, Milonakis, on YouTube. We also have another music video out. This one is from the homie 96 for his track RiFF RaFF featuring Gusto. The two of them really work well together on this. They both kind of have that street vibes. Gusto brings a little more dark, foreboding energy on this, but together with kind of the street emphasis, I think it's wonderful. They did a wonderful job. They both can rap and they both complement each other's energy really well. So head on over to YouTube, check out new music video from the homie 96 featuring Gusto for their track RiFF RaFF. Last but not least, we have a music video out from JGE Retro for their track Monopoly Money. Man, it's been a minute since we've heard anything from them, but I'm glad they're still working, and this is a very high quality music video. You can tell they spent a lot of money and a lot of time assembling this. It's a perfect track to lead up to the summer. This thing is smooth. It's definitely very catchy, their signature style. I think they executed this very, very well. So head on over to YouTube, check out JGE Retro's new track, which is called Monopoly Money.
When you doing with Lil Bobby was knocking, I be that nigga till 4 do you cop? My chains be swinging, they twins will rock. My nigga just stitching it, ain't even shop. I pop 1, pop 2.
For my one plug this month, I want to talk about Art, Mimosas, and Pancakes, or AMP, which is celebrating its 5th anniversary. It'll be on July 20th at the Mad Art Gallery. This is a showcase of different St. Louis artists who have their work on display in what used to be a former police substation. It is presented and hosted by the homie Brock Seals. To see him really blossom this event into something that's attracting not only people from St. Louis, but from people outside of St. Louis. This thing is always jam-packed full of people. He has Dan Cakes in the building doing his signature pancake art of people's different faces and objects. He has live performances, and I'm happy to announce that I am a featured artist in this year's event. I'm super excited. Brock extended that opportunity to me. I'm very excited to be showcasing my work in this. I will be bringing a brand new music video, which will actually be the 100th music video that I have released as an artist. I started a long time ago, been going strong for over 8 years, so hopefully I can bring another 100 music videos. But I'm not going to tease too much about this. I really want you to come and celebrate with me. That'll be July 20th at the Mad Art Gallery in Soulard for AMP. And let's wrap up the show with 4 albums that I think you should be paying attention to here from our scene. First up is Shana B. She released her album, which is entitled Barley Quinn, on all streaming platforms. These are 7 hard-hitting tracks from the Lou Trap Queen. She has really stamped herself as just a rap presence in our scene, and I love the way that she kind of has this fun, approachable character, but boy, her bars are pretty hard. And she is letting people know that She deserves a place among some of the best up-and-coming rappers from St. Louis, and I definitely agree with her. So get on over to any streaming service and get her new mixtape, which is called Barley Quinn. We have a new EP out from KVtheWriter, which is entitled Love Sucks. These are 5 kind of intimate, emotional tracks from KV, but make no mistake, these are very rap-centric, and there's a lot of energy and bounce on this. KV's rollout of this whole album was beautiful, leading up to her concert, which was at the Monocle. Very wonderful performance she's given. You can tell she's excited about this project and could not wait to get this music out there. She did a terrific job, so this one definitely deserves your attention. Get on over to any streaming service, get KVtheWriter's new EP, Love Sucks. We also have an EP out from the homie Najii Person. This one is called Is Forever. It is 9 tracks with an outro, and some of it produced by Najii, but the word that comes to mind when you describe his music is always thoughtful. He puts so much care into this. The way he's orchestrated the whole thing, these tracks weave in and out with stories and conversations, and I love the tone of his music on this album. It's very different from what's poppin' nowadays, so if you're looking for something refreshing, something significant, Najii has got you covered. So head on over to any streaming platform and get his new EP, which is called Is Forever. And last but not least, we have Tonina for her new album, Saint Lost. These are 12 incredible tracks of contemporary singer-songwriter music. If you have no idea who Tonina is, shame on you. She has been dominating the St. Louis scene, even getting the attention of President Barack Obama for her accolades in her music. She is just such a joy to watch live, and her band and the instrumentation and the execution of the sounds on this album is super rich. Her voice just floats over these guitars, over her bass. There's some wonderful Spanish-inspired moments in this. Of course, being Tonina, that's part of her style, and this thing is just beautiful. So please go on out and support Tonina. Get her new album, Saint Lost, on all streaming platforms. And that's the end of our show for this month, everyone. Again, I appreciate you tuning in, giving me your support, paying attention to some of our artists and their projects. I love bringing you this content. But, you know, I can't catch everything. So if there's music, events, art, things that you think I should be paying attention to, that you would like to see featured on a future episode of the 314, please get at me on social media. I love consuming all things St. Louis and would love to feature it on a next episode of the 314. But until then, everyone, be safe, and I'll see you soon.